Oh, the Sinks are out of this freaking world. Wow. I'm just getting things like left and right. Hope you guys enjoyed the Lightworker and Starseed reading. That was for you guys. Different from the main collective. That was for you, lovable, angels who are here. Yo. Some of the downloads that we're getting today. Yes, I wrote them down. I hurried up, grabbed my book, and I started writing everything down. More stuff that has to do with collective, beyond collective, but shifting societal paradigms in the esoteric. I got the formula to do that. So at one point, once we grow and we get big enough, I'll know when to release it. Then I get another crazy sink. Who's on here? Say something. Let's chat. And see if I get any words for anybody. Who's on here? Hello. My tenant actually came over. She messaged me and she's like, "Got your rent money." Okay. Hi, Patty. And yeah, got your rent money for you. Are you gonna be home? I was down here making dinner. She brought that over and I mentioned, I'm like, damn, I've been seeing people get hit. Like it is in little spurts. And it's like people who have really screwed me over. And I mentioned one specific person who she actually knew. And I'm like, yep, she should probably be getting hit right about now. And she looked at me and she's like, she got hit the other week. Like, what do you mean? She said, she rolled her car. I'm like, well, I know, I'm glad she's okay. Like, I mean, the girl only owed me like 15 grand by the time it was all said and done, but, no names given. Just all those people who screwed me over. Very interesting. My cousin is named Nat. She's younger than me. Lisa is actually derived from Elizabeth. So is Melissa. They're both nicknames of Elizabeth in the Hebrew. Means connected to God. I found it very interesting that my aunt had named my cousin that. Year after I was born. Yeah. It is what it is. People can try and mimic. I'm the real one. Oh, it's funny. I find all these, that's crazy, all those sinks. Very strange. Oh, yeah? Hmm. Well, tarot readers can usually pick up on ghosts. We're not afraid of them. We've learned to understand why they're here, how they're here, how to get them out if we need to, and how to cross them over. They're nothing to be afraid of. Lost souls won't hurt you. However, other dark forces will. If they can materialize, yeah, yipper. I've dealt with all the above. In Gettysburg, I legit saw some shit. Called them out and they materialized. Not too many people can do that. Not good. Patty, have you been on my channel before? I thought I saw you on here before. Oh. You, okay. Well, we can pick up on that kind of stuff. We could pick up on spiritual activity. You're probably an empath too. The more you're coming on, have you noticed a lot of spiritual activity happening? And is it nasty? Is it nasty? Has it done anything to people in your home? Is it nasty? Are you on Native American territory? Not that most of the United States isn't on Native American territory, but well, ghosts can do that too. I'm talking like, has it attacked you? Has it materialized? Has it thrown things at, like, tried to hurt you? Trip you downstairs? You usually also can tell because you'll feel like you're being watched constantly. Gives you a very bad paranoia feeling. See, I don't have anything here anymore. They come through, but they don't stay. All energy, dude, just because you're in a house doesn't mean, like, these walls don't mean shit to something that doesn't have a material body. Think about it. They could just come walking right on through, and so a lot of times it's the land that it's on. Oh, that's good. They have to be obedient. They have to listen. You're supposed to rule and reign and have dominion here on this earth. So whatever you don't want in your space, you have the authority to make it go away. Well, it very well could have been. Sometimes entities can take on the material, like whatever you construct in your mind. If you heard someone died there, if it was an entity, it could actually take on that form to make it look like it was her, but it's actually an evil entity. Yeah, demons can do that. Because it can take over a lost one. You ever see the movie The Shining? That's kind of like what the times we're in right now. Um, some people are going crazy and not protected, giving in to demonic forces, and other ones are protected and getting psychic giftings and ooh, I'm gonna read that again. Before I moved into the house, I was having work done. Okay. Oh. Well, let me see. Look, this land, this wasn't even the original house that was on this land. There was another house that sat where this house sits back in the 1800s. It was one big house. Let me tell you how creepy. Me and my kids all had the same dream of this house. It's the land. This was built in 1930. There was a house that sat here in the 1800s that wasn't even reported. Like, if there's traumatic things that happen on the land that you're on, um, and that soul's stuck or there's lost trauma, that's energy flocks to that because it feeds off of that negativity. It's a spiritual principle. So there's dark forces who like chaos and you know, fear and lower fight or flight, abusive manipulation, that type of stuff. Hi, Queen Dare. The land itself that your house is built on or sitting on could be traumatized. Well, there was probably well, with the spiritual activity also ramping up. We have to take control of our environment. We have to take control of the environment of where we live, that it's in peace and tranquility, and that your energy's good, that you're not in any place of fear, that you're exuding peace in these times. She said her house was blessed. I'm thinking definitely it's the land. Because I know when I got my house, just by because I have the all the Claire different gifts that weren't online yet, but yet they were. I still was I was operating, but not as I am now in my psychic gifting. Spirits are attracted to that because they want a message out. They either want it crossed over, they want their story told, that kind of stuff. They want peace. So a lot of times they're not coming. If the spirit's evil, you can get rid of. Dude, we're not even worried about dark forces at this point. We're practicing training, so that we can help people who are struggling in these areas. These dark forces are not a battle for us. They're not. They're beneath. They're beneath at this point. Like I'm not even all this all this shit that's happened. Like I said, I know God got me. I do. Yeah, that's because of Patty, the veil is very, very, very thin. You can The thing is you can't be afraid of it. Say your prayers, always be in a state of prayer, but not in fear, in a place of love for God. That love comes in and that dark energy can't stay there. And then if you can get some compassion, whatever the strong man is there, make sure that the ancestors come in and release it. You have the authority to do so. If you need to get on, I actually did a curse breaker, spell curse breaker down in the creepiest part of my house. I finally did that right around, I think it was Libra new moon, Pisces full moon. That's when it was. Yeah. Play that in your house. Play my video. Wherever you're having any activity. I put it on YouTube. Because I do prayers and I do it's compassionate, even toward even the dark forces. So trust me, they leave. I come anywhere around, they leave. It will cross them over. I do a crossing over. Yeah. Trying to get your attention. I'm here. Not to scare you. I understand it's freaky, but family members will, dude, I would find coins that weren't mine right on my end stand. And I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? It was like, I'm here, pay attention. Wherever you're having activity, play that video. It may help. These spirits listen to me. Yep. Pennsylvania. This whole frickin' William Penn. That's why. Patty, where are you from? One morning, I went in the bathroom after my roommate was finished. He was in the kitchen, and I turned the light on. It's a huge south of Chicago. Well, have faith. The God I know is way bigger. I cast out those demons. You have to have the faith that it's going to work, though. Thing is, I had to change up my, like, to get my place cleared, I had to change up my whole lifestyle. Like, very little. I can't have, like, huge parties here. It stirs up the energy. I can't, like, it doesn't like alcohol. And I know that that's Native American. What did he say about it? Hmm. Yeah. I've had scratches and shit like that already, but we were both at my roommate family gathering. What she said. Yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on. Anyone else seen people get karma? Guess we could change the subject for a minute. If you're dealing with something demonic in your house, um, and you're afraid of it, I would highly consider finding somewhere else to go. And or I would consider who you're living with. if anybody's doing any kind of dark magic, playing with Ouija boards, that type of shit. There's a big difference between reading tarot and playing with Ouija boards. Ouija boards have demons attached to them. Hasbro has been frickin' making bank off of selling people demons in a box. I mean, a lot of times demonic forces won't even come out to play if somebody doesn't have an open door. Like there's somebody has to be either chosen or there's a reason why they're being attacked. If you aren't worth something, I'm convinced of that. These dark forces try to scare people out of their destiny, standing up for themselves and knowing who they are in God. And yeah, people don't understand the spiritual realm, which the church have done a really shitty job of teaching people about demonic forces and where they come from and what they truly are. It goes way beyond just ghost. That's just the tip of the iceberg. We have ancient ancestors, we have trauma, we have disinformation, information we've been lied about. And then we come to find out that everything that we thought was true isn't true. And how dare they all lie to us? It's like, the thing is like I said the other night, we have to seriously start seeing things bigger than what we were told or what even we experienced. Like, they've been giving us clues in the movies of what is happening. They've been giving us clues the whole entire time. Transformers is a good movie and a good series. You should watch it. You got the Decepticons out there. You know, and then you have the Autobots trying to help humanity. Same concept. Light forces and dark forces. You have angels and demons. God made it all. Last I knew, God was bigger than all of that because he made it all, first off. If you have a relationship with your divine creator, there ain't nothing that can touch you. Last I knew. If you know who you are and you love God, you have to stand in that power and not show any fear. When God said take dominion, he meant energetically too, spatially. Your very presence should scare every single demon within 20 feet, 20 miles of you. You back up, part the Red Sea. The queen is coming through. Pretty well. Yeah. You kept God first. You're golden. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what your status is. You kept God first. You're good. You sold out. You'll pay for it. Mhm. And those who kept the divine creator first, you're going to see go to a whole new level. We're here. Like, yeah, like shit in the world. Look, these little stirrings of things happening aren't by accident. They're signs of the prophetic times we are in. Not to mention, there are also synchronicities for you and I to step into our role. Take dominion over our space. We have to take dominion and master ourselves first. Take dominion over our space. And it's time to move out and start helping people. Like I said, your very presence. People are just going to be drawn to you. They don't know why. It's the God in you. You're different. I heard that the other day from a couple people. Oh no, I like you. You're just different. It's the God inside. I'm not fake. I'm not phony. This is who I am. I was born to read tarot cards and tell people about God and how good He is. Not the fear of God, but the love of God. Yeah. Help people find their purpose and give them the blessing to walk that out. Help people heal, get better. Way showers, light workers, that's why we're here. Now is the activation time. I know you're all feeling this energy. Tell me I'm wrong. It's very calm. Silent lucidity. I don't know about the rest of you. Have you guys been dreaming? I've been going to sleep like every night, like 2, 3 in the morning. Back up by 8. There for a while I was not doing that, but back to regular scheduled programming. Excuse me, not programming. Getting on a schedule. Not a cycle, a schedule. For now. Things always change. But figured I'd come on live and just chit chat and see how everybody's doing. What else do we want to talk about in here? Anything else you want to talk about? Most of the time I don't remember my dream. Oh, you guys have been talking. I'm sorry, guys. Your stuff wasn't coming up. Let me look. Auntie Joan was. I have an Aunt Joan and a cousin Melissa. We are in Revelation, but yes, yes. Back to the garden, firmament, all of that. I just said about reading the book of Mary Magdalene. I named him Banana Peel. Oh dear Lord. Because we're energetic beings, that's why. He was, yo. Oh yeah, I love her. Hang on a second. Got paid. Getting that money. Told you. God be blessing, blessing, blessing. Getting my stuff. I'm eating my dinner. Hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna eat while I'm here. Oh yeah. That's why I don't do funerals anymore. I don't go to no funerals. Mm-mm. You know, funerals are traumatizing. It's Dutch. Onions, potatoes, eggs, bread, and a little bit of ham. I'm not vegan. Sorry. Be shit. Well, I can't. The morning and stuff. I can't do it. The last funeral I went to, I actually saw my grandma before she died. I wasn't there. I remote viewed it, and when she crossed over, it was almost like I saw a TV screen in front of me with like all of the static, and I saw her soul walk up to, and it was almost like sliding door type thing, but it was like this thing that, and it was nothing but pure light, and two beings came in, and it talked to my grandma. I legit saw the whole damn thing. Um, she couldn't cross the veil by herself. Her loved ones had to come in and help her cross over. Um, she was carrying around guilt her whole life, and due to something that wasn't even her fault. No, no. We've all done that. People just seem to think these people in Hollywood are just so wonderful. They're not happy. Mm-mm. They're miserable creatures. It's weird because a lot of times, just heard that money breeds contempt in people. So be very careful, folks, when you're coming into this Ten of Pentacles energy, which this is all over us main tarot readers. We're all pulling the Ten of Pentacles. Queen Cup Tarot just pulled it too. I've been pulling it last two readings. I don't think it came out today, but it did in the pre-shuffle when I was pre-shuffling. I know the Ten of Cups came out today. 9 plus 1. That's what I do. Hey, Justin. I love my freaking... I'm so grateful for when I had my family that, you know, when I came into this earth. I'm grateful for a lot of the ones that actually passed away or were good people. The good ones. But the way I had to look at it is kind of really helped me think is I got more protection on the other side now. They know I'm like the spiritual one in the family that can like help them, hear them, do things for them. I got more help over in the on the other side. Like if I need help and they see I'm struggling, they're already on the other side. They can go talk to Jesus too and be like, Lisa's praying. You better pay attention. She needs help. So our ancestors are on the other side petitioning for us too. And they're coming over here because they're checking. Yep. I kept on calling it about these tables turning and shit. I'm seeing... I'm bothered. Just put it that way. Yeah, Halloween night was pretty intense. It was a very magical time. I did the collective reading that day, I think. Mm-hmm. My mediumship skills have come up to a whole nother level, though. Like I said, people are getting hurt, harmed, all that other shit. And then it can't get out of where they're at, and they're stuck where they're at, and they're dealing with the entity. That's mean. Or if you're just dealing with ghosts and don't want to deal with them because they're nuisances, I can actually get that shit out your house. What I found though is if you don't keep it cleared energetically, Well, that's the responsibility of the person who resides there then. I'd make them leave. So, I live on some of the most paranormal active land. This is Revolutionary War land. This was a fort. Okay. This was Indian territory. Right along a river. So there was a lot of trauma energy and all kinds of shit here. Underground Railroad shit too. Flooding. Lots of trauma. But I'm making Fort Augusta great again. Like I said, one of the key things I had to do was allow the ancestors and make space for the ancestors of even the natives that were here. I had to ask for their ancestors to come in and help them cross over because they were stuck here by a principality. It just was a stronghold. So when I did that, it was a ripple effect. It sent dark forces in pieces out of here. The natives finally found some peace. Not stuck on this land no more. They know they're welcome and they're part of my spirit team too. We're family. People don't even know. Anybody else have anybody hoover back around over the last few weeks? Just out of the blue. And told my story. We can call it Hoover, we can call it whatever we want. They are what they are. God was dealing with me about that whole release in the right way. I'm like, well, okay, fine. Fine. You bring it back around. I'll tell them you told me I'm not allowed to talk to them. Fine. I didn't care. You know, it's just weird when you're like, oh, God told me I'm not allowed to talk to you. Apparently I was getting like emails, but they were God was spamming my emails. He was emailing me the whole entire time. God was spamming him. And then he dealt with me about some shit. Said I don't want you talking to him. You tell him I said you can't. Nothing personal. The next day, I looked down at my phone and I had 2 emails on there. Just sitting in the thing. Like, one was from, I can't say the name on here, but the one had to do with my cards from the Ghetto Nun, and the other one had to do it. And I'm thinking, I swiped it, and then I didn't see it. Went in my spam folder, but the nuns didn't. Then when I looked, because I wanted to print out my receipt for my cards. Hey, why won't you talk to me? God told me I'm not allowed. Cheers. It's a lot easier that way. You want to know what happened then? Started seeing freaking karma break. Started getting paid. Pretty much told him, like, look, God ain't playing around anymore. I'm not allowed to talk to you. It's nothing personal. It's not that I hate you. It's not allowed. Sorry. It is what it is. And like I said, then I hear about car wrecks and people who screwed me over, and the witch magic she was doing on me is now going back on her. I shit you not. It's like I'm seeing every little bit of it. Of stuff I thought I knew. I was right about everything. When people did to me, they got back in spades. That's not all I get. It's not. What she did to me, that was only the tip of the iceberg, God says. Like I said, one girl screwed me out of like 15 grand, flipped her vehicle. Yeah. Like, I see this shit happen in pockets, and people think they get away with stuff. They don't. That's what I told my daughter.
What?
About when you bumped out here. What did I tell you?
Do what makes you feel right. I don't know.
No, I said do the right thing.
No, you said follow your gut or whatever. Cause
I told you about how karma works. I said, how would you feel if someone bumped your car and didn't tell you? It'd piss you off.
yeah, but there's no damage, so it's kind of like
Beside the
I
point.
wouldn't even know. They wouldn't have even known.
But that's beside the point. You still did the right thing.
I just found out the other day they're the people that founded the refuge.
That what?
They're the ones that founded the refuge.
Oh.
I didn't know that. Probably why they got all that fucking money.
They're nice people, Liv. Probably some of the nicest people in this area. They didn't like it when I asked them about their house, though. Not at all. They didn't like me talking about that ghost stuff. Probably because it resonated, and they were probably dealing with shit. And they were like, oh, wait a minute. Her house is haunted, too? Yeah, you live in the old bank. Converted into a house. How many energy's been in and out of there? Yeah. Either way, Figured I'd just get on here and see how you guys are handling all this energy and stuff like that, and I'll come on and do the signs at one point. I'm not gonna do that tonight, I don't think. I am having company over the weekend. One of my stop it, Jack. You know, really? You little stinker. Oh yeah. Um. Yeah, I was journaling today. I got another um healing modality. Um, for the seven spheres. So once I figure out what all that means and all of that, I will be probably doing a collective prayer somewhere. I'm not sure. I'll be presented at one point. I have to write it down. Well, I wrote it down. I have to practice. So I have everything. I'll be getting downloads. You guys should be too. Be writing everything down. I actually have my book right next to me at this point because I'm getting a lot. I've always done the best with the writing things down. I've done a lot of absorbing and hearing and listening. And then I see, like I said, when I'm obedient, I see God do things. And I'm at peace with everything. I really don't give a shit. Indifference is the best way to move forward. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I hope you guys, if you haven't saw the Lightworker and Starseed reading, feel free to watch that. If you guys need to talk about anything or email me about anything, it's beautifulmind4275@gmail.com. Feel free. If you guys want a reading or energy clearing, let me know. And I can also give advice on how to clear homes, all that other stuff. How to do energy clearings on yourself, the whole nine. I can do consultations. Either way, I love you guys. My prices, Jack, stop it. My prices are on for most of my stuff. This new stuff, not yet. But my prices are on all of my other videos. I didn't put it on this one, but I will make sure I do that when I end this stream. Either way, if you'd like to donate, it'll be in the description. Either way, I love you. Have a good night. I will be pulling cards for the signs tomorrow. Hopefully. Like I said, I'll probably be going live on and off all weekend. I will be having a guest at my house. I have a guest coming. So yeah, maybe I'll talk her into doing cards with me. Either way, love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.